Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie. Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Aries. Aries, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading camera's name for you. If you have Aries as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign, shine. Quick shout out to you, Aries, because the next few months and really like the next 2 years are going to be really, really significant for you because we have two, not one, but two Aries new moons. One is a solar eclipse. So it's going to be really, really life-changing time for you. And then on top of that, the nodes are shifting from Taurus and Scorpio to Aries and Libra. So Aries, you are up, all right, with North Node in Aries. So it will make it a lot easier for you to channel your Aries energy. But unfortunately, if you have Libra energy as well in your chart, it may make it a little difficult to balance out the two, where in the South Node being in Libra pulling you back towards your past and your bad habits or your old habits, and then the North Node energy trying to push you out of your comfort zone and help you to grow. So, it's going to be taking it in strides, and I will be here coaching and advising you guys, especially on Patreon. Shout out to my Patreon. I've just recently pretty much finished coaching and guiding and advising the mutable signs, Virgo, Gemini, Sag, and Pisces for the Saturn and Pisces transit. And, as different transits happen, I will be advising and letting you guys know how to lean into that energy. But Aries, you are in the spotlight, and you will be in the spotlight and then over the next few years with that North Node in Aries energy. All right. So with that being said, let's get into your reading and see what's manifesting for you, what truth you need to hear right now, and any other messages that come out. Also, quick shout out to my Aries season shirt. If you want one like this, link in the description box down below to find my Etsy shop, and all my shirts pretty much are buy one, get a free mini reading. So check that out. All right. So let's get into it. Oh, you have reminder. You are always on the right path here. And then you have they don't care, move on. Those are your two messages. Let's see if we can get some clarity on you are always on the right path for Aries. Reminder, you are always on the right path for Aries. Ask for more. You deserve it. You could have Capricorn placements. They just got that. They don't care, move on. What is they don't care, move on? You already know the answer. Stop asking. Alrighty. So there's that. Let's get into the Everything Oracle. All right. These cards are also available for purchase on my Etsy. I still have a few left. Okay. So for Aries, what do we need to know about their current existing path? Goodness, I can't hold the cards. They're so slippery. My hands have lotion on them. You're always on the right path. What does Aries need to know about their path and this energy that is coming up? You have still hurt or angry. What's coming up for Aries in their path that they need to be aware of? Small business. And what is this about? They don't care, move on. Oop, unfinished business. Stable. What is they don't care, move on about for Aries? Healing, life purpose, self-love, crying or release, fight for it. Okay. So honestly, this is a period for many of you Aries where you will be finding out what your life purpose is, especially with the North Node in Aries, because North Node in our chart is what our life purpose is all about. And so with the nodes moving there is going to be emphasis on you moving forward and stop looking in the rear view mirror. You have life purpose, you have relocation, you have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you have healing. So this is a time where you're moving in a forward direction towards your healing, towards new things, right? But there's also some things to release and let go of first. You have crying or release. You have self-love. You have still angry or hurt. So all of these came out in regards to they don't care, move on. So for many of you, just being stuck in things of the past, or being stuck on like how somebody feels about you, or like feeling like you missed opportunities with people. Like, you don't need to worry about like missing out anything, because you are always, like it says here, you're always on the right path, right? So it's not about like, oh, I need to like make up for something, or I need to go back and do this or that. No, this is a time for self-love, making peace with the past, and moving forward, healing. Well, yes, you can wrap up any unfinished business. You don't need to like go back and just reopen all these doors and entertain the things of the past. All right, fight for it. Fight for your future, and fight to move on to bigger and better things. But a lot of the pain or the hurt or the anger is still keeping you stuck in the past. All right. So what is the advice for Aries with this energy? How do they move on to new things? How does Aries move on to new things? Oop. Didn't want to come out. Yes, no. How does Aries move on to new things? Unrequited or unbalanced? They won't reach out. Okay. You have healer, you have vacation. A lot of you are going to take a more spiritual path moving forward. Like maybe you might start taking your spirituality more seriously. But you have, they won't reach out. You have unrequited, unbalanced, and you have not worth it. So the way I'm kind of interpreting this for you, Aries, is that sometimes you really have to like kill a certain storyline, right? You have to tell yourselves something that ultimately closes the door. So for example, if you're stuck on like a past person, right? Instead of like watching a whole bunch of different tarot readings, like seeing if they're going to come back, or asking readers, like, is this ex person going to come back? Or like trying to keep that hope alive, you have to kill it. You have to kill it. You have to tell yourselves, they don't care. They don't care. I'm moving on. You have to tell yourselves, they won't reach out, right? We're not getting back together. That chapter's over. We're not doing this anymore. Because ultimately you are self-sabotaging when you leave the door open. When you leave the door open in your mind, especially emotionally leave the door open, you have to just tell yourself, like, I don't know if it's the right move for me, right? You're always on the right path. But as far as I know now, I need to shut this door, right? I need to stop leaving hope alive for this person to come back. I need to stop leaving hope alive for me and this person to be reunited, friend, family, whoever. I need to stop waiting around for an apology. I need to like focus on the truth right now, that it was unrequited or it was unbalanced, and I need to like find a way to move on and just say, hey, I'm not going to go back there. I'm not going to hold on to hope that there is a chance to go back there. I'm going to focus entirely on the new stuff and tell myself they won't reach out. They've moved on. It's not worth it, because it's not worth it. So it's not worth pining over the past and like waiting for something of the past to like, because, sometimes we get really obsessive about like, oh, what if this and what if that and what if this comes back and this and that? What am I going to do? Well, what you can do is focus forward. And if it does come back, you'll deal with it then. But for now, just act as if it's not, because if it's not here right now, it's just as good as it's not being here in the future. So be careful of self-sabotaging there. You have yes and no. So leaning into your future, saying yes to things that you want to do, saying no to things that you don't want to do is very easy, or it's very simple, but it's not necessarily easy. And you have healer here, and then you have commitment. Making a commitment to your healing or being a healer could be something of significance for you. My cat just opened the whole door of my office. Cats have no decorum sometimes. No decorum. Okay. Sorry. I lost my y'all know what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's look at the tarot and see what else it is that you guys need to move away from, move on from, and close the door on so that you can have new beginnings, new exciting opportunities. And I feel as though the 2 new moons will be your chance to do that. Like the new moon, the first one is on the 21st of March. The second one, I don't know. But it's the first day of Mercury retrograde as well. So that's interesting. But let's see. What is it that Aries needs to let go of, move on from? You have Ace of Cups. Oh, you have 3 of Swords reversed. You have High Priestess reverse. What does Aries need to let go of, move on from? Fool card. What should Aries let go of or move on from? Jeez. Let's get a few more. 6 of Cups. The past, the past, the past. It keeps emphasizing the past. This can be self-limiting beliefs of the past as well with the 6 of Cups and romanticizing the past. Okay. Some of you may have Pisces placements, and a lot of Aries are sidereal Pisces, or you have a Pisces something in Vedic astrology, which means that there can be escaping into the past as well as just romanticizing things that are not currently in your reality, right? So looking at like where you are getting stuck on either romanticizing the past, where you look at it in a much better way than it actually was, or you are just stuck on it in a like negative sense where you're just very angry at it and it's holding you back somehow. It's hindering you in your life. But you got this new thing here, Ace of Cups, new love and a new opportunity to jump in or take a risk somehow into something else and to build your confidence more. Queen of Wands upright. Okay. And then, you have this 3 of Swords in reverse. So that is like you're at the end of a healing cycle. Could be an end of a healing cycle in reference to forgiveness, where you're still holding on, but it's like you're inflicting that pain upon yourself because you're getting stuck in the past or too far into the future. And some of you may need to like talk to a therapist to help you unpack that and help you to like stay present. Because last reading, I talked to you guys about living in survival mode a lot too. So what does Aries need to surrender with this new energy coming up? Surrender your addictions. You could have Scorpio placement. Surrender to complete healing. Surrender to passion. Very, very true. We talked about healing. A lot of healing cards just came out. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities to heal those wounds of the past by really moving into positive situations, okay? Because it's like, especially relational, if you are a Libra rising, a lot of like the wounds that you had where people broke your trust, they betrayed you, they got over on you, are going to be healed by you being open again to new relationships that are healthy and loving and caring, or any situation where you are trying to avoid it because of like what happened in the past. There are wounds that are going to be able to be healed, but you are going to have to like take that risk where you're going to feel triggered by them. Okay. When you step back into them. Surrender your addictions, whether you are addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. And then you have surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So pour that positivity and that excitement into new energies, new people, instead of like being angry at the people who are not paying you attention. Put all of your focus and energy into people that actually are giving you love, are paying attention to you. So let's look into some human design advice and messages for Aries. Human design advice and messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. What we got? for advice for Aries stepping into this energy. Three of Swords reverse again. Three of Swords reverse again. You are healing, Aries. You are healing. There's many opportunities for you to heal. Ooh, why is the Three of Swords in reverse here? Again, please clarify for Aries. Six of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. The Sun. Yes. What else for Aries? Okay. Sun card. Knight of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups. Wait, let me get one more card to clarify Six of Cups. You have the Six of Cups again for Aries advice. Judgment card. Upright. So this is awesome. This is really good. You got Three of Swords here. Clarified by the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. And the Sun. So with this being said, like I mentioned, you're at the end. Three of Swords reverse. Three of Swords reverse. You're at the end of this painful cycle that you have been enduring. Chiron has been in Aries. I don't know when it moves out of Aries, but it's been in Aries for a while. So there's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of pain, but there's opportunities to face this pain, to face addiction, to face whatever it is that you have been running from. And you are going to have a lot of people that are cheering you on and rooting for you as well. And they are like wanting you to succeed, wanting you to get better. Okay. But it starts with acknowledging your pain. It starts with facing your past. Six of Cups, and knowing like, okay, I'm going to do something different now. And I'm going to regain my confidence in this. So as far as human design, many of you needing to move away from all the frustration of all the frustrating situations and pour all your energy into your excitements. If you don't know what excites you, start with small things. It's exciting food, exciting music, going out to somewhere you like, little things that boost your passions there. That's for generator and MG. Manifesting generators and manifestors, this can apply to both of you guys. It's about taking that initiative to create the new reality you want, right? For generators in response. But for manifestors, you can, you develop your vision through periods of rest. And so a lot of you see the type of life you want, you see the reality you want. And literally all the energy is like pushing you towards creating that reality. But you do have to take the first step. You do have to be bold. You have to take the initiative. And these Aries new moon and the Aries eclipse is going to really shake your foundations and show you like, this is where you need to get more assertive. You need to step into your power. You need to like step into your confidence and have faith, because the opportunities are right there for you to grab them. But many of you are just not grabbing them. But it's going to be very healing for you. Once you let go of the pain, you're still holding on to the anger or the hurt. You'll find that you are the only one that is inflicting these wounds. Nothing else is stopping you at a certain point. Projectors getting caught up so much on who did not recognize you instead of people that do recognize you, because when you focus all your energy on them, you're missing people who really want to be a part of your life and who want you to be successful and will help you reach success. You got to shift your focus. And that's for all of you guys, And reflectors, like focusing on the people that ignored you, dismissed you, left you disappointed, and just focusing all your energy and like trying to share wisdom and insight with people that are not listening. You have to focus, and we have to shift, and we have to move in a new direction. Be like, okay, me getting angry about that and staying angry about it is not going to help me in the long run. Like, I need to move accordingly. And that is for all of you guys. Move accordingly to the people and the places that want to help you, and do not stand alone in your pain. Do not suffer in silence. You do not have to. Okay. You have be here now. Be here now. And then you have let it all go. The angels are speaking. You have let it all go. Forgive yourselves. Forgive others. Don't let pain, anger, or guilt control you. Literally, what did I just say? Okay. A lot of you are just so mad. Like you're so internally angry. And I feel like Aries struggle a lot with like a lot of internal anger, right? More than external. Like people think you're just angry. People think you're just explosive. That's not true. A lot of Aries anger is actually very internalized, and you get a lot really angry at yourself a lot of times. So this is a point you're gonna reach this breaking point where you're just like, why am I so angry? And I need to deal with this anger. I need to deal with this pain. Anger is what is it, a secondary emotion, where it's like anger is what we use to like mask the pain. But there's something else underneath that is like you need to like look within. What is that other emotion that's really there? Is it rejection? Is it abandonment? Is it fear? Is it anxiety? There's something that your anger has been masking that is going to be stripped, and you're like, oh, that's what that feeling is. That's what I need to do to heal this, right? And you have to like, get deep into your healing journey and be like, I need to let go of this anger because this anger is controlling my life. It's causing me to make unhealthy decisions. And once you make peace with that anger, and figure out what emotion is under that anger, things are going to really take off. Be here now. The present moment is the answer. It's all we really have. The future is just a child of the present. Focus on the now. So not getting caught up in the past, not getting caught up in the future, being here, being still right now, and not getting angry at yourself or your circumstances. Figuring out what does that inner child need? What are those deeper feelings that my anger is trying to tell me about? So it's going to be extremely, extremely, extremely healing for you, Aries, once you tap in like, oh, that's what I'm angry about, or that is the feeling that I have been avoiding, but masking with my anger. So Aries, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. Happy Aries season, early Aries season. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.